Hello friends, welcome to this ultimate video on how to improve the mock test scores for the real PMP exam. I am Vikas, a PMP certified professional, and I am going to reveal a few game-changing strategies to supercharge your mock test scores. Get ready for an exciting journey filled with an invaluable tips and insights to ace the real PMP exam. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out the latest updates, quizzes and expert insights for the PMP, ACP and CAPM exams. Your success is our mission, so let's start the journey. Okay friends, let's move on to the most important topic, which is how to write mocks and improve your scores. Writing mock exams and improving your scores are essential for the PMP exam preparation. Based on my exam preparation journey, I am sharing a few tips and tricks that will help you. One of the key factors in writing the mocks is seeking variety of mocks. You should enroll in such mocks that provides you with various question types such as situational, knowledge based and formula based questions. It should contain multiple choice, multiple selections, hotspot and fill in the blanks questions for your practice. The second key factor is that the practice exams should follow the latest exam format, so please ensure that your mock exams mimic the format and structure of the real PMP exams, including question types and time constraints. It should contain questions based on the latest exam content outline. The third key factor should be that the practice exam should cover all the three domains, which are people 42%, process 50% and business environment 8% questions as per the real PMP exam. The most important factor should be that while writing practice exams, you should simulate exam conditions. In simple words, you should write every mock exam like your main exam. The fifth key factor should be that for each practice test, you should implement time limits, and it should be similar to the real exam as it helps to improve the real exam test management skills. Friends, in the real PMP exam, you will be given 230 minutes to answer 180 questions. Also, there will be two optional breaks. My recommendation is that while writing mock exams, you should complete all the 180 questions within 210 minutes, and it will help you to effectively manage your time in the real exam. My second recommendation is that after every 60 questions, you should take a 10 minutes break to refresh yourself. The third recommendation is you should not spend more than 1 minute and 10 seconds per question and maintain good speed to complete your practice exam. The sixth key factor to improve your mock scores is to understand concepts. You should have a deep understanding of project management concepts and how to apply them in the practice exams and the real exam. The seventh factor is to utilize the elimination technique while answering the practice test and real exams. Friends, in multiple choice questions in the initial reading, you may identify two correct answers. However, you should select the best answer. You should apply the weightage to both the answers and select the best answer for that situation. The key factor is to utilize the best mocks for the practice. For my exam, I heavily relied on two sources. The first source was PM Prepcast and the second source was PMP New Horizon Practice Exams. Along with my studies, I completed practice exams from these two vendors. You will find the practice exam links in the description tab of this video. The last but most critical factor for writing mocks is that you should perform the root cause analysis of all the incorrect answers. It helps to tremendously improve your concepts and confidence to conquer the real exam. Alright, let's start with a very interesting topic on what is the passing score of the real PMP exam in 2023. Well, this is very tricky question as the Project Management Institute has never publicly disclosed the exam's passing percentage. Typically, you need to score above a predetermined threshold, which is around 66%. However, to achieve 66% and above in the real exam, I strongly recommend scoring 80% and above in your 4 to 5 full-length practice exams. Let's move forward to the next topic, that is what were my PMP preparation scores. Friends, when I started my PMP exam studies, my initial scores were around 60%. I started tracking my mock scores in the Excel sheet. After every 4 hours of mock, I used to spend 6 to 7 hours reviewing all my incorrect answers. In this process, I used to refer to my study material and watch videos to correct my concepts. It helped me a lot and my scores gradually improved in next few weeks, and I started scoring 80% and above in my full length mocks. This analysis helps to gauge the readiness for the real exam and helps to target the weak areas for improvement. Alright, let's move on to an interesting topic, which is when you will be ready to pass your PMP exam. Friends, it is a very tricky decision to determine when you are ready to pass your PMP exam. It depends on your mock test performance and your overall learning curve for the exam. Here are few tips on this topic. The first tip is consistency, which means that once you consistently score around 4 to 5 times above the passing threshold of 80% on your mock exams, you will be ready for the exam. Along with the first tip, the second tip is confidence, and it comes from your ability to tackle different question types and scenarios. The third key tip is critical thinking. You should be able to think critically and apply project management principles to the real world scenarios. The last but not the least tip is to wearing a PMI hat. You should think about what exam questions are expected from you, and it is most important tip for answering practice exams as well as for the real exam. Thank you friends. I am sure these tips and tricks will definitely improve your PMP scores, and I wish you all the best for your real PMP exam.